Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I got a cool little video. I'm finally gonna go ahead and replace this radio here. Finally gave out on me, like it doesn't want, the stations don't want to change. It just doesn't want to do nothing. I can't, it's stuck on one radio station. Luckily the volume knob still goes up and down. But I mean, look at how long this thing takes. I mean, this thing must be super antique, super old, because it takes like forever to load. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you a quick little run through really quick on how we're gonna be removing the front here. It's super easy. I saw that it has a screw right up in here. I was noticing that the screw that's supposed to be there is gone, so that I guess kind of speeds up the process there. And just by tugging this is all supposed to start coming out. There you go. See, you give it a good tug, pop all this out. You see it's coming out on the bottom, it's coming out on this side, up on top. So let me pull it out completely here really quick. Let me see. Let's see if I can, oh, there we go. Let's see if I can do this. Got one little clip back there, I still feel it. There we go. Pop that out. Okay, so once you go ahead and work it out underneath the gear shift right there, it drops right on down. First time in here for me. Like I say, the truck is used. Looks like somebody did some little splicing, little hack right there. Looks like that's to the cigarette lighter. That may be the reason why this thing doesn't turn on. You know, the cigarette lighter on this end, where I put my cool little fire missiles. Yeah, it doesn't work. So you got these two plugs right here in the back. If you do want to completely take it off, I'm just going to go ahead and let it hang like that. All right, so you want to get yourself a little Phillips. Go ahead and remove these screws. Make sure that you keep these so you're able to use them when you put in the new radio. All right, so the moment of truth. We got all four out. Let's see this shit. There we go. Force it out too bad. There we go, it's a little snug. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what we see in the back here. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, but and they did it. Look, we still have the factory harness back there. That was my main concern. I thought that they were gonna clip that right here from the back end. Usually people clip that and then they just, you know, hardwire it from here straight over there. All right, so radio's out. Trying to remove the harness. It is a little tight, but I'm thinking, like, what are all these wires for? Like, see, this one goes through over here, loops through here, connects to the lighter. So I'm not too sure why it's spliced up over here. And look at this wiring job over here, and then you got like this little splicing work over here. I just don't understand what's going on here. I guess let me get to untaping and try to figure out what they're doing here with some of this stuff, or where it's going to. I don't see why it would be wired up like that. So I wasn't gonna show it in the video, but you know what, I'm gonna have to show it, because this isn't cool. This is uncalled for. This is like just bad workmanship right here. Like, you don't do this, just wrap a bunch of electrical tape like that. Like, man, look at the way they did this. Everything's gummed up. Look at my fingers now. What a mess. Okay, well, let me go ahead and figure out what's going on here. I just wanted to show you that, because I'm gonna have to, you know, put in how we do this right. You know, you get the heat shrink, the soldering gun. Do it legit if you're gonna do it. I mean, make it right. All right, everybody, so I was able to go ahead and get the factory harness out. This is the old one from the radio. So I'm gonna go inside and undo this little mess right here, and then this is the radio that I got. Picked this one up, like I said, at Best Buy. Nothing fancy, doesn't even have a CD player. I mean, all I needed to do is just have Bluetooth right there, just a digital media receiver. That's all it is. I mean, it's got, you know, little EQ settings, where you could do that, you know, take and receive phone calls. I think it's like 50 watts by 4 per channel. You know, nothing too crazy. They had a deal on it, so with tax and everything, I think it was like 30 or a little bit less than that. So like I said, I mean, it's not the top of the line. I was gonna go with like a Kenwood, and I don't know, I didn't really like the layout on it. Never had JVC before. I'm gonna try it out. Why not? I mean, the lights, the little illumination seems cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it back inside, see what I could do with this harness. The two wires back there, so one wire ran to this, is supposed to be a cigarette lighter right here. The other wire ran through the back all the way through here. I took this all out, and I didn't know this, but I guess the truck has like a little kill switch right here, if you see right there. I mean, I didn't know that was there. I don't use it, but that's what that other wire was for. All right, so the factory harness is cleaned, and took off that old harness from the old radio right there. And look at all this stuff. Look at my fingertips right here. It's like super dark and black, and it's sticking to everything. So I'm trying to clean this up as best as I can. I got all the wires cleaned up so they're not all sticky. What I'm going to go ahead and do next is bring over the other harness from the new radio. That way we can go ahead and just marry these wires together, get this radio installed. All right, so we're getting ready to go ahead and attach the new harness on there. What I went ahead and did is I trimmed these back. I mean, you can do it with scissors. I've been able to do it with scissors before, like back in the day, with speaker wire and whatnot. But I mean, these wire trimmers right here don't cost too much, you know, maybe $5-8 or something like that, depending on where you pick them up. All right, so I wanted to show you really quick how I'm doing this. So I'm wrapping them together at the tip, and then I'm busting out the solder gun. Got that right there. Got this right here, and I'm matching them up and putting some solder on them. Make sure that you add your piece in the back. It'd be a bummer deal if you lock them together and didn't have this in the back, because then you're gonna have to break it all out. So then slap that right over it, just like that. Make sure it's in the middle. I've already done a couple, and winds up something like this. Definitely a much cleaner job than all that nasty tape. I mean, my fingers are still hurting from all that stuff. But yeah, guys, that's what I would recommend. That's the best way that I know of how to connect, you know, your radio. Then you put the solder, you put some of this heat shrink over it like that. You know, it waterproofs it, it makes it, you know, durable. It'll last you a long time. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and let's get ready to play some jams. All right, everybody, so we're back in the truck. This is what it looks like when the harness is all set. Everything's all nice and clean, wrapped up, zip tied together. Next step, I need to go ahead and connect the antenna, of course, connect that to the back of the radio, plug back in the harness. That'll get the radio going. Before I do that, though, I do have the little mic up here that I need to connect. So what I went ahead and did was, it's got a little sticky on it. Let me see if I can get it for you. And you can attach this, you know, pretty much wherever you want. I went ahead, I stuck the wire up through here, went down this side. This peels back. I mean, just tuck your wire, run it all the way down. Come down through here. I'm gonna have to take off this panel right here. So it has 2 screws. After that, just like that, a little tug. That way, I can run the wire up through here, back that way where that red one's going, and up out through the top of the head unit right up there. Just wanted to show you how I was running it really quick, just in case y'all were curious. All right, everybody, so I was able to get all the wires back in there, push everything away. Everything's connected. I guess moment of truth. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see if this thing fires on. There we go. Press knob, demo. Cool. Well, seems to be on, full functioning. Dope. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, get it all nice and, oh, there we go. I'm even shout out some music already. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, wrap everything up, get it up and going. But hey, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. If you like, subscribe. Have a good day.